Hey guys, it's Coach Steve, and I've got this week's workout brief. Starting on Monday, we're going to continue our strength of 3 sets of 5 shoulder press. And we're doing straight sets. So you're going to build to a weight and you're going to do all 3 sets of 5 at the same weight. The goal here is to try to go a little bit heavier than you did last week. So these are going to build progressively on each other. We're going to do this about 5 times as we try to build to a new 5 rep max shoulder press. Once we're done with that, we're going to go into 3 rounds, 30 air squats, 20 burpees, 10 pull-ups. This is going to be pretty quick. Should be under 12 minutes is the goal. And you're going to move through these very consistently, very quickly. The air squats should go moderately fast. You should be able to do those generally unbroken at a pretty quick pace. 20 burpees will add up. Obviously, you're going to do those at a somewhat logical pace. Don't sprint through those. And then 10 pull-ups. Generally, for those, you should be able to do those unbroken without any rest. Maybe not the third round, but you should still be able to push through those fairly quickly. As I said, 12 minutes is the goal time. This one's going to go really, really quickly. On Tuesday, we're going to start off by practicing to some toes to bar and then getting into this workout. And it's got 3 cycles of 2 4-minute AMRAPs. So you're going to do 4 minutes, as many rounds as possible, less than a minute on the rower, and then 5 toes to bar. And you're going to go back and forth on those for 4 minutes. You're going to take a 1-minute rest, and you're going to do 4 minutes again of 10 wall ball shots and 10 box jumps. Both of those movements you should be able to do unbroken. It's very short sets. You should be able to go bounce between those very, very quickly. And then you're going to do a 1-minute rest. You're going to repeat that whole thing for a total of 3 cycles. And the goal here is that you're not taking a lot of unprescribed rest. There's not a lot of rest between the movements. There's not a lot of rest during the movements. You're going to continue to push. 4 minutes isn't very long, and then you're going to skip to another completely different workout. So it's kind of going to be a little bit of a rest on the other domain. And so you should be able to go pretty high intensity on this without breaking down. You will start to tail off in those later rounds. That's expected, but you should be able to still continue to push at a pretty high intensity. On Wednesday, we're going to start off with an 8-round EMOM. We're going to do 2 power cleans and 3 front squats. That's a lot of reps to do in a minute. So weights are probably going to be a little bit lighter here. We're doing this for mostly skill, but you're going to build weight each round. And once we're done with that, we're going into a workout that is predominantly load-based. I want you to go heavy. You're going to do 5 hang power cleans, unbroken, but I want you to go heavy on those. And then 1 minute plank hold weighted. So you're going to have somebody put a plate on your back while you're doing those planks. You get to choose what that weight is. So kind of keep that in mind. Maybe if a 1-minute plank is super hard for you, there is no weight on that. Maybe it's a scaled plank. That's fine. Going to a hard plank. You're going to take a rest for 90 seconds. You're going to do 5 weighted pull-ups. Again, all 5 should be unbroken. And 1 minute of double unders. That's for reps. 90-second rest. You're going to repeat that 5 times. This isn't necessarily for time. You're not trying to push through this as fast as possible. The rests are prescribed, but the speed at which you do the reps is not. You should be moving from the reps quickly, but this isn't a race. Think of this as a strength day. Go heavy for each piece. Breathe hard on the double unders, but you get a rest for that. On Thursday, we're going to practice push press. We're going into a lot of reps. 21, 18, 15, 12, 9, 6, 3. Push press. And after each push press, set of push press, you're going to do a 200-meter run or about 1 minute of cardio. Goal for that, you should be able to do the whole thing in under 16 minutes. So this is something that these are very basic movements. You should be able to push this fairly hard. 21 reps of push press, probably going to be something that you're going to have to take a break on, especially just considering the overall volume for the workout. So kind of keep that in mind, that there is a lot of push press volume in this. You probably want to hold off a little bit doing sets unbroken, at least initially. Once we're done with that, we're going into some Turkish get-ups. And we're going to do 3 sets for load, 4 each side. And just how much can you do? How much weight can you move for 4 reps? And practice Turkish get-ups. Turkish get-ups are an amazing full body movement, really focusing in on core stability and shoulder stability as their primary focus. On Friday, we're going to continue our weighted pull-ups, 3 sets of 1, with the last set being as many reps as you can do. And then we're going into a workout that I don't know yet. This is the first week of the CrossFit Open. Granted, we are not a CrossFit gym, but it's fun to do these workouts. So we're going to do week 1 of the CrossFit Open on Friday. So be our standard Friday night lights. We do have a 5:30 class that does not do this. So we won't be able to do quite the same kind of heat approach that we've done in the past, but we'll still do this and have some fun doing the first week of the CrossFit Open. We're not a registered affiliate, so this is not for prime time. Nobody's competing. This is just for fun. And once we know what that is, I'll put that in there and we'll present those details. On Saturday, we are going into kind of a staple workout, a fun workout, and that is our deck of cards. You can do this as either a partner, which is generally what we do, or if you really want to do this as an individual, that's fine too. And the way this works is you're going to take a deck of standard playing cards and you're going to flip one to where you can see what's on it. And you're going to do the number of reps that are on the card. Say it's a 10 of clubs. You're going to do 10 squats, because clubs equate to squats. Diamonds are push-ups, or hearts are push-ups. Diamonds are sit-ups. Spades are jumping lunges, and jokers are hollow rocks. Once you're done with all of that, the entire deck, and that's 54 cards because there are 2 jokers in a deck, you're going to immediately go into a 1 mile run. The goal here is to do that mile run in under 10 minutes. So if that's just not in your wheelhouse, scale that down so you can do it in under 10 minutes. This is meant to be very fun. So just kind of play on that. Don't be surprised if your coach, generally me, comes around and adds a few more cards back into your deck just for fun, especially if you're getting ahead of the entire group. That's what we have coming up this week, guys. Look forward to seeing you in the gym. Bye.